Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Efficient. This is The Line of Reasoning. Today is the 7th of November at 2:25. I'm saying that so I can remember how long I should go for. It's The Line of Reasoning, the day before the election. I've noticed the last few I've done, I haven't really said anything to get people's attention. I've just kind of been just telling what's been going on in my life, which has been boring because I've been working. But I kind of want to be controversial on this one, just ruffle some feathers. So I was wearing a shirt. I think I'm 99% sure it was the shirt I wore last week, and I'm like, oh my god. Let me go. Put on a new shirt for this so I don't look like a scumbag. But I'm telling you, so it makes no difference. Yes, I'm wearing that shirt. What's it called? But I make it look like, at least if you just scroll past it, you'll see a different shirt. You'll be like, okay, at least he's not the same shirt. If you're watching it, you already know. I already blew my cover. Anyways, I didn't look for this shirt, but given the fact that I wanted to talk about the election, I was like, I kind of need to be a little controversial here today. And then I swear to God, the first shirt on top of my dresser was this. The shirt everyone hates that I wear except for that one random scumbag not walking down the street. So since I've been a father, I don't wear it anymore. I don't know if it's backwards since it's a mirror. I'm just kidding. Every record label sucks dick. R.A. the Rugged Man. I got that at my first R.A. the Rugged Man show in Pasadena a few years ago. And I was buying it from him. He walked in the front door, the same door we all came through. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's already the Rugged Man. He's holding the Starbucks and a huge ass black trash bag of shirts. And I like pissed my pants. I'm like, can I have a shirt? I didn't say anything. I didn't say, yo, like, mad props. Which I would think 4 years later, however long ago that was before his new album was out, which came out 3 years ago. It's not really new anymore. It's still kind of new to me, but so he hadn't had any of the new stuff at this particular show. I've seen him prior to that, but I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. But I wasn't like, yo, much respect. I just like, thanks, and handed him $20 or whatever, and cried in the corner. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I get starstruck. So, I've been drinking tea recently. It's been really nice. I'm starting to enjoy tea. Earl Grey is my favorite. My mom's friend from England, I guess, brought her back some English tea from England, or just some black tea. I think we call it English breakfast tea, but I think they just call it tea. So she brought back some tea, and it's bomb. So I'm not really big on the herbal teas unless I'm sick. Just when I just want a cup of tea, I get some black tea. Throw a little honey, a dollop of honey, a dash of cinnamon. No, just kidding. No cinnamon. A little honey, a little lemon. Boom, milk. Like, you just tip it. Dash. Literally a dash of milk is prime. Too much, it's disgusting. Not enough, it's still tea. But if you just get that perfect amount, tea's bomb. Anyways, let's talk about the fucking election. So, I hate both candidates. I'm not that educated on this subject, so I'm going to be a little in over my head talking about this. But that's okay, because I don't give a shit. This is my outlet to talk about what I don't know I'm talking about. So, I'll talk about what I do know. I don't like both candidates. First off, if I'm neither party. I will never say I'm either. But if I don't know what left or right is, but I'm more Republican or conservative than I am Democrat. That being said, I am neither. But if I was leaning, I'm not in the middle either. I'm leaning a little towards the think they're red versus blue. Fucking retarded. What was I saying? So I am like, I don't like both candidates, but I hate Hillary more. Because, and I didn't want to. For the last year, I didn't. I'm like, Trump's a buffoon. He's this, he's that. But to be honest, I am not scared of Donald Trump, like at all. And I feel like that's Hillary's whole message. It's like, he's gonna nuke the world. It's like, fucking, this bitch is planning on doing the same shit. She just doesn't say grab him by the pussy. She fucking emails it. When I was born in 94, but that's when Bill Clinton was president, and everyone's freaking out or whatever about Monica Lewinsky, and like, I believe, again, I'm going to be over my head, but I'll tell you when I'm 100% or when I'm not. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe people were trying to impeach Bill Clinton for brain fart. Getting domed up in the Oval Office. How did I brain fart that one? The best presidential story there is. What's it called? People are gonna impeach him for that, and I think that's ridiculous. Like, I think you're a scumbag of a person if you cheat. However, I think that has absolutely nothing to do with how you run a country, at all. Now, first off, let's just get this on the record. I don't think the president does shit, realistically. Like, I think he's a fucking a profile picture. Like, he's literally, that's what he is to me. Like, he's a talking head. He's just like, yeah, lower those taxes, fucking equality. They just like say like hope. Remember in like '08 Obama was like a picture of him, hope. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so what the hell am I talking about? I'm not scared of Donald Trump. Oh yeah, I don't think you should impeach someone for their personal. Now, with that being said, Donald Trump isn't cheating on his wife or his wives or his mistresses or whatever the fuck he has. I don't care. He's a clown. But part of me, I'm just being completely honest here, I don't care what anyone's opinions are on their political preferences or whatever. And when people around me start talking about it, I kind of get annoyed because I feel like they're just. I feel like people are programmed to say what they're saying. Like, it's just like, yeah, like if you're a Democrat, you're just like, but look at him, he's saying grab him by the pussy. And then if you're a Republican, it's like, but look at her, that evil witch, she's Satan in the flesh. I'm just like, they both are that. But haven't they always been? I feel like Obama is the friendly man. He's got a Twitter or whatever. I don't know if he has a Twitter. Let's see, I'll tell you if I don't know. I won't always tell you if I don't know. But if I don't care if someone like types me saying, you're actually wrong about this. It's like, yeah, okay, I don't care. This is not my strong suit. But I'm going to talk about it because tomorrow's the election, which if you're watching this, you're probably going to be watching this tomorrow. With all that being said, I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. I think he's a fucking clown, and I think he's exactly who the White House, the Illuminati, put in for Hillary to look like. Let's see if I can't see myself. For Hillary. Their fucking stained coffee teeth. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I shouldn't character assassinate. I don't care what she looks like. It has nothing to do with their looks. Even though Donald Trump looks like a fucking clown. What's it called? I'm sorry. I'm fucking losing. I'm gonna start drinking tea during this so I can just stay a little more focused. Because right around this time I start getting a little tired. I'm an old ass man now with a baby. No, I'm just kidding. What was I saying though? I'm not afraid of Donald Trump. I think Hillary's corrupt, and I decided today, I saw an R.A. the Rugged Man. What's it called? Pun is not intended, but it is. No, it was not intended. But an interview about him, and if I listen to anyone about politics, there's two people who I truly believe. There's two people I trust. It is Bill Burr, and someone I shouldn't. He's a fucking retarded comic. I shouldn't say retarded. I don't care. I grew up saying it. Same with FAG. To be completely honest, let's just be honest here. That's what I grew up saying as a diss. Now I know a bunch of people take offense to that, and I mean absolutely nothing. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Also, my intake on abortion. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna tackle every controversial, but that will be another one. I feel like me, if anyone, is justified to say the word FAG. Why am I spelling it out? God, I feel like such an idiot. I should just delete all of this, but I'm not going to. FAG. I'm disappointed in myself. I have like a few people in mind, like, oh, I don't want to offend them, but it's like I'm not. It's just like my intent is not to offend you. To offend you? To offend you. But like that is a diss term. Like you're a pussy. Like I'm not hating women. You're a fag. I'm not hating gay people. Why am I talking about this? I have no idea. You're retarded. I'm not. My mom's a. I've lived with 2 gay people. And my mom's a special needs teacher, so I'm justified. I'm just kidding. That has nothing to do with derogatory words. I would never say, I rap and I would never say the N-word, so I'm not justified. I don't know. What the, I feel like I'm just walking down the road, the tightrope, and just some fucking politically correct Democrats just gonna push me over, make me look like a fucking psychopath. If I had the right marketing team behind me to get this out to the masses, which I get stoked if I get 30 views, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. But what the fuck was I talking about? Bill Burr and R.A. the Rugged Man. I saw R.A. the Rugged Man's video, and I've heard a bunch of talk about Jill Stein. And I don't know much, and I hate that I don't know much, so I decided today I'm going to, I wish I did it before so I could sound smarter, but I have to do it. I have to do this now because I have other stuff I have to do. But I plan today to get all my facts straight on each candidate. I'm definitely not voting for Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. Here's another thing we can talk about real quick. This is like an election week, I guess. Who cares? It's the week of the election. Maybe people want to talk about it. Or listen to it. Listen about it. Listen about it. So I'm going third party, and I know there's like a constitutional party, which that sounds interesting. I heard Jill Stein, I've heard a lot of good stuff about, and I've watched a few things she said, and here's my thing. The mass majority is voting in fear. Now, here's my prediction. I think Hillary's going to win, which pisses me off. Because more of the same. I thought of a line today, actually, thinking about it. Like, my wife's giving the baby a bath. She's talking to her. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's had something to do with, like, more of the same. This whore is insane. More of the same. This whore is insane. She still got slaves in her torture chamber. Or something like that. And then, Donald Trump, like, playing on that, like, but he'll make America great again. I forgot. I don't know. I should have wrote it down. But, anyways, what am I talking about? Hillary is just going to be more of the same. Everyone knows it, but they're just like, oh my god. As long as we get Donald Trump out of here, I'm chilling. Which is fucking ridiculous. It's like, this dude is a clown, but he has no power. We want to believe he has power. But he has absolutely, not absolutely, I shouldn't say that. He does not have absolute power, but he has absolutely power. I don't know what I'm talking about. He absolutely has power, but he does not absolutely have absolute power. abso gluten free. That is, I want it when I worked at Ruby's on the pier in Huntington Beach. They always had these dumbass sayings for the section of the menu, like delicious or whatever, like for sandwiches. I don't know if they actually had that, like hamburg delicious. That doesn't work well, but I was like, you should, for the gluten free, it should be abso gluten free. Now I'm saying that to my huge audience who's gonna steal it from me. But I thought of it. It's documented. 11/7/16, the day before the election, before Hillary Clinton's hoe ass. No, I'm just kidding. Before she comes into office. What's it called? What am I talking about? So I'm gonna go third party. I wasn't gonna vote because I'm not voting for these people. I think I'm gonna vote for Jill Stein. Now that may change when I do my research, but I told my wife we're gonna sit down. I want to read these propositions because my mom's really trying to get me to vote for one about school. And I can't trust anyone. Like every time I fucking look something up, it's this Comedy Central bit. Like, I look something up, and because I type in WikiLeaks, because RA was talking about WikiLeaks. He's like, they're 100% true and accurate. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to look these things up. But I'm like, I'm so bored at reading. Like, I just want to watch a video about it. And then I pull up video of some fucking balding 50-year-old, like, Hillary's a bitch. He doesn't actually say that, but it's just like, oh my god, like, shut the fuck up. This is more boring than reading. So then I see a Comedy Central one. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll make it funny and make fun of her. But they're like, they're kind of ripping on her. But then I realize, wait, he's actually saying this isn't that bad of what they found at WikiLeaks. And then he goes on to endorse Hillary Clinton and fucking, what am I doing? I'm fidgeting right now. To endorse Hillary and starts like dissing Donald Trump. And I'm just like, you're such a fucking clown. Like, I hate the media so much. Like, there's not one unbiased, which I don't know if it's possible, but I liked it. But R.A. and Bill Burr both say shit where it's like, I'm just like, yes, I agree. Like, you guys are saying stuff where you're not like, but just go for Hillary. It's so fear-based. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier. I'm not making a fear-based decision, and everyone else is. If you're voting for Hillary, it's to get Donald Trump the fuck out of the way. If you're voting for Trump, who's probably not going to win, my prediction, you're doing it to get Hillary out of there. But you hate both of them, but you can't admit it. And I'm just like, I'll admit it. I hate both of them, so I'm not voting for them. And I know Abraham Lincoln at one time, I believe, was a third party. And I've heard this a lot, and I researched it, and I think he was, but then they made that party a popular party or something. I don't know what it was. But if let's just assume Abraham Lincoln was a third party, like he was one of the best presidents we've ever had, which is like universally known. So, or should I say nationally known? Maybe universally. I don't know what they teach in Uganda. I'm just kidding. What's it called? So fucking. I thought Bernie Sanders was more of a joke than these two, though. And everyone's like, oh, we should have gone for Bernie. Like, fuck off, dude. That dude's a clown also. Free college. Like, you know that's not free, Bernie. You fucking know. Nothing is free. Healthcare is free. No, it's not. I pay fucking $250 a month for one person to have healthcare. And I go in and it's $40 a fucking visit. And all this crazy shit. $30 for some eye drops. It's bullshit. Free healthcare. Stupid. So I don't believe in any of this crap. So anyways, I tried to do my research. So I know I'm gonna have to filter through 90. If there's 100 things I look at, 99 of them are gonna be biased shit. But I'll probably find something. And I have with listening to Bill Burr, and Ari the Rugged Man. I know there's other people like Lord Jamar, who I definitely agree with like a lot of the stuff he says. Now all these people I don't agree with all they say either. So it's like Bill Burr will say something like shut up. Not like literally, but like I'll be like I don't believe that. Not really with RA, I don't know. RA seems like he knows what he's talking about, so I like believe him. Bill Burr kind of just says shit that's funny, but he kind of believes it also. So I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But what I do know is I decided I'm going to vote. and I'm not voting against anyone because that's a fear-based decision, and you're part of the plan of being unaware and compliant by just sticking to Democrat and conservative. It's the same shit like we all have one system in school. Like every human in this fucking country should learn this way. But it's just like that's so false. Like we are so complex. Like so complex. There's a few things I don't want to be known publicly, but that are just amazing about my daughter. Like how crazy against the odds that have happened. And it's like, that's what I mean, dude. Like you can guess, you can say this is your best chance, but like it never happens. At least in my life, nothing ever happens the way it's supposed to. But I mean, the way the world says it's supposed to. It happens the way it's supposed to, but like against all odds, like I got sober at 15. Like who gets sober at 15? Seriously, most people don't start till 15. I ended at 15. That's the simplest example I'll give right now. But like all kinds of crazy shit that have gone down. Like my friends who have passed away, they didn't do drugs when I did, and then they would tell me to slow down, and then I stop and they keep going and they die and I live. Like I know I have a purpose just from that, which is fucked up and sad, and I hate to think about it that way, but like I know I'm here for that reason. My brother passing away, like that. I don't need to go into all these things. Things just aren't always how they're supposed to. And I feel like when people vote for Hillary just to not have Donald Trump, it's like, you're a piece of shit. That's what I want to say to every person who's doing that. Or, I'm voting for Donald Trump to not have Hillary. It's like, you're a fucking clown. Do you honestly agree with what that guy says? Now, here, let me say this. If you truly, truly feel it's our best interest or your best interest to have Donald Trump of any other candidate, but you're just too lazy and all you see is Donald Trump and Hillary on the media, and you succumb it to that, I don't know if that works, but if that's what you leave it as, like these are my choices, I get it, but like I feel like we should do our research, and like because that's like with the underground, I'm real heavy into underground. I have to dig for good music. I do not listen to the radio ever, never. The only time is for the show, and I don't really listen to it on the radio. I listen to it on YouTube because I rarely have in a car at this hour. But Ryan's Roses on Ryan Seacrest does this fucking cheating thing. It's fucking hilarious. But I listen to that on YouTube usually. What am I saying? I have to dig for it, so I'm way more motivated because I know like the cream of the crop is never what the media tells you it is. Like fucking. Oh, that was weird. Fucking. Holy shit! Has it already been 25 minutes? Wait, 25, 35, 45, and it's 50. Yeah, it's been 25 minutes. Okay, I should start wrapping this up. I talked about the election. I think I wrote some other stuff down. Whatever. Fuck it. Tomorrow's the election day. Listen to Efficient. Vote for me. I actually ran for vice president in 4th grade. And my motto was, don't get mad, get glad, vote for Chad. Been rhyming since I was a fetus. Just kidding. And I lost. It was very, very embarrassing. I remember walking, I was not popular, but I was cool, but I was not popular. And obviously the popular person won. And I remember walking to the bus, and seeing like all the little things I printed out, like my mom helped me print out, that had a picture of me and like my slogan for vice president, and like there was like 80 of them on the ground, like getting ran over by cars in the rain. It was maybe my mind like made it worse than it is, but that's my memory, and I'm just like seeing all these people like spitting on him. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't actually happen, but I remember seeing one kid throw it away. A bunch of them on the ground, like, fuck this, you know, kids, and I was like, oh, man, it's so vulnerable. Even this, like, it's so vulnerable to, like, state opinions or, like, to, like, stand for something ever. Like, you're just, like, you're under a microscope and you can get attacked for anything. So, What did that have to do with anything? I'm voting for Jill Stein probably. I'm going to do my research first. I want to read a bunch of the propositions because I just know there's always something attached. Like my mom saying vote yes on 55. Don't quote me on that. Yes or no. She's saying either yes or no on 55. I think it's 55 about the school. But I have this feeling like there's some shit tied into it. Like, yeah, we'll give funding to the kids, but like that means we gotta kill 4 Jews every time we do that. That was a retarded analogy, but like that's what I feel how drastic it is. Like, okay, we'll lower prescription drug costs, but we'll hand out a gram of heroin once a day to a fucking criminal or a suspect, you know, like some shit like that. Now that is completely irrational and not going to happen, but there's some slimy ass shady shit behind everything. So if anyone watching this that's not I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican, and you're just like, I don't know what I am anymore, and you have some very unbiased information that you could give me about the propositions or the presidential candidates, I'd appreciate it, because my whole family's Republican, so I've been kind of brainwashed. I shouldn't say that. That's a trigger word. People will get offended. I've been influenced more on the Republican side. However, I never listen to just what my family tells me. So I definitely have my own. I've done enough research to have a mind of my own in this category. But yeah, I just want I want some unbiased shit, and I know I have to vote tomorrow, and I wasn't going to vote, and I have to go all the way to Lake Forest, which is about 35 minutes away, and I don't want to do that, but I'm going to because I feel like it's my duty as an American citizen to fucking not vote against anyone and to vote for someone, to be one of those people who goes in and votes for somebody who has most of my beliefs. I think I didn't finish this part, but I don't think you should... If Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton is exactly how you believe like this country should do it, then like yeah. But I feel that's not the case, and people are voting against Donald Trump or voting against Hillary, and you're just like justifying every way possible to be like, but look at Hillary. Yes, okay, she's a criminal. We know. But she loves babies. And then Donald Trump, like, he's a sexist. We know he's got a bad mouth. He's kind of crazy. He's got a hot temper. But he wants to make America great again. It's just like, shut up. No one has a good excuse. No one sat down, at least, and told me how good of a president Donald Trump could be for our nation. Or how good of a Hillary Clinton could be for our nation. So I'm not voting for either of them because I haven't found anything. And it's all just been fuck him, vote for her, fuck her, vote for him. So I'm probably going to go Jill Stein because she says fuck both of them. And I'm going to do more research just in case I find like a constitutional candidate that I agree with more stuff on. But please, if you're watching this, don't vote against people. You're part of the problem if you're doing that. If you don't truly believe in it. Now, yes, Jill Stein will not win. Let me get this point across. No fucking way. Anyone but those two will win. However, the more over time that third party will start gaining interest in the media outlets, and they'll see like, hey, wait, we understand 48% of the population is liking Hillary and 39% is liking Donald Trump, but there's 12% that are voting for Jill Stein, let's just say, which that's not true. I don't even think those add up to 100, but I don't care. That wasn't what I was going for. So, like 11%, let's just say it's at 11% right now. Like, that is a good chunk, and you have to... Okay, so, I left my car trunk open. That's why I had to get up. My neighbor was nice enough to tell me. It's the second time I've done that in the last, 2 weeks, so when I tell my wife, she's not going to be happy. But whatever. What was I saying? I'm voting for someone. Eventually, that 12% of third party will get up to 15% and 20%, and maybe one day we'll have a guy or girl or trans. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll have someone in there that's like, holy shit, this person definitely should be our president. And we'll at least maybe like it'll be like a blowout, like 80%. We get. I don't think it'll ever get that high because America is fucking. The fact that it's not even America, it's the U.S. We're fat, stupid Americans. So I doubt it will ever get there, but I have hope, and I'm going to raise my children in that way. And I think I should vote. I wasn't going to, because I'm like, it's so stupid. It doesn't matter what I do. Electoral college, vote against someone, vote for Trump. No, I'm voting for someone, and I might pay attention to some of these propositions. So, anyways, I'll rhyme now. The only thing is, I don't have any, so hat, cat, mat. Peace. I'm just kidding. I have some writtens that here's my struggle. When I come on here, I want to impress the viewers. I want to impress you to make rap good again. Great again. Don't listen to that Lil Yachty. I'm just kidding. In the background, Lil Yachty like killing babies. That's their commercials. What was I saying? I want to show my skills, but at the same time, I can't fucking show every time I have a good rap because it might be for the next project. So I'm like, should I freestyle? But I'm not in the mood to freestyle right now. So I'll just show you something. And not too many people watch this, so I don't have much to worry about, but I'm just telling you, I have that internal conflict pretty much every week. Every week, not pretty much. Every week I do. So this is the second verse to something that I wrote a little bit ago. Sounds way better with a beat, but don't they all? Acapella, helicopter propeller. So yeah, this is the second verse to a song that will be. Anyways, I hope I didn't sound too ridiculous. I won't say retarded again, even though I just did. Too ridiculous talking about this election stuff, but I feel compelled to vote and to do my research because I'm over what I see. So it's kind of like I always buy music. That's how I feel about this like third party shit. Like maybe I'll find someone down there who's like an underground politician, and I'll go and support them. So yeah, there was a lot of other stuff I wish I could have talked about, but I can't. So anyways, time to blow your mind with the rhyme. So what the fuck you think have I been killing the rhythm in the middle of middlemen, mixing riddles and riddling, the skill levels hidden in the different instruments. Listen, it's efficient, for I start splitting your ligaments. I be spitting significance while remaining raw, delivering Christian shit like my flow can save us all. Spinning a synonym like this bagel, y'all. I dip it in cinnamon till it's glazed in frost. My flow wild, I get caught, break the law, and blow trial. I spit off Satan's arm, I'm so psycho. I got a wristwatch, I never take off, I show style. Even though it's digital, I can't read it like the whole Bible. I know A to Z can rhyme anything, don't know why though. I keep the peace and love, and the need for drugs is my full cycle. No matter where I start, I end with I don't like you. Hillary and Don. The military's gone. Makes no sense. Anyways, I hope none of what I just said made sense. No, I don't. I wish it all made sense. Donald Trump, you're a dishonest cunt. Hillary Clinton, you got our military tripping. I don't know. Weak. I'll give it to you. It was weak. Thanks for watching. This is the line of reasoning, and the line is right there. Just kidding. I like make a line and it has a twinkle in my eye. Dink. The line of reasoning. The line's right there. Dink. Peace.